So you remember our health icons here. Now we want these to start off as 3 icons. 3 full hearts worth of health. So let's do that. Set up healths. So HUD health icons equals new vector. Oops. Vector image. So now we need 3 of these images here. So health icons dot push new image. Game constants dot HUD heart full. Let's go ahead and get 3 of these. Oops. And now we'll go ahead and say set health. To 3. Now again, set health isn't a function yet, so let's go ahead and write that. This is going to take in an integer. Actually, we can update. We'll just change this to update health. And that we'll need to call update health here. And we'll need a variable here. Public static var neuter health. That's going to start off at 3. That's the number of hits the coin neuter can take. So since this is the start of the world, let's go ahead and update his health. In case we started a new game. We should probably also do the same with our coins. We'll set that equal to 0 when we start. Just so everything's on the level. Now update health, we're going to have to keep 3 images in mind here. So we can do something like this. And we want to probably show our health starting on the far right and moving leftward. So we'll say health icons I dot x needs to equal our width minus the width of the image minus, and we can actually just say times I plus 1 here. And let's see what that's going to look like. Big old nothing is what it looks like to me, because we haven't added any of those graphics. So let's go ahead and add those. course in a graphic list. Or a gradient type. Alright, so I got 3 big ol' hearts up there. Those do look a little bit large, don't they? Well, that's alright. So right now when we take a hit, nothing really happens. So let's fix that. Whenever we get hit with a fireball, game variables dot due to health minus minus. Well, let's just say game due to health is greater than 1. Tutor health minus minus, else game over, man. And we will update our health. Now what we need to do here is we have to change our actual icon based on what our health situation is. So if due to health is greater than I plus 1, then we'll say health icon of game constants dot heart full. Otherwise, that's an empty heart zone. And we've destroyed everything. Our hearts are up here now, and this is a problem. We gotta think about this for a second. If we take this out, we got our hearts just fine. If we put this back in, our hearts go crazy. Because we haven't added them to our graphic list. Aha. So we can fix this by moving this down to the bottom, hopefully. There we go. Our hearts are back. Oh, took a hit. Now, if you can see what the problem is, oh, took another hit, is our old images are just being stacked on top of each other. And that's not helping anybody. So we don't want to stack these guys. We want to track them and then get rid of them. And the easiest way to do that, instead of these being icons, we'll just set these as actual entities. Would that be the best way? I think it might be. Or we could just store these all as entities when we create them. So we want this to be a vector of entities. What we're just going to do here, we're going to push add graphic, since that returns an entity. And that graphic's going to be a new image of game constants dot HUD heartful. Now, here we can say health icons dot graphic. Come on now. Let's change this up here as well. So what we need to do is update the definition at the very top to an entity as well. So now when we come down here, we can actually set the image property, or the graphic property rather. And let's just go ahead and hard code this. Let's figure out how big each of these hearts are. These hearts are 53 by 45. So they're 53 wide. So let's say 54. There we go. We can just take that guy out. We don't need that. Don't. Missing a heart. Don't. Missing 2 hearts. And at this point we should die. However, we don't die. We're invincible. Coin Duder is unable to die. Well, it's either that or we just need a new world to be our game over world. So let's do that next time.